It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. Tonight we'll see the New York Liberty as they play against the Chicago Sky. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz.
Well, no doubt about it, there's an excitement here around this franchise. When you come into Chi-Town and play the Sky, you better be prepared.
Oh, guys, this game has a different feel. These two teams have had some great battles. Bragging rights are on the line.
And so for New York, this is the first of 4 games they'll play this season against the Sky.
The first Commissioner's Cup was back in 2021. The Seattle Storm won the inaugural version.
Hey, Brianna Stewart, the first MVP of the Commissioner's Cup championship game. The WNBA introducing the second competition to give the regular season a little extra spice.
Atkins with it. Pass to Vandersloot. And here's Banham. Here's Reese. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice make for her as they get the scoring started.
Yeah, she gets it going, and hey, who knows? Maybe a big night is in store for her.
Here's Lainey Hamilton. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
Orchestrating the offense. It's what Ionescu excels at. The ability to make everybody around her better.
Here's Banham. Buries it from three-point range.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Timeout called the Liberty.
Here in the first with a little over a minute played so far.
It was a long time coming, but the Liberty finally won it all in 2024.
You think about it, it's their first championship after losing in the finals 5 times, including the year before, 2023. And it wasn't easy. It took the full 5 games, overtime in that game 5, but Liberty fans got to see their team win on their court. Such a sweet feeling.
Here's Ionescu. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
Yeah, you know, contact can't slow Ionescu down. She sticks with her inside shot and finishes strong.
Reese on the left. Over to the left wing. Banham, no good. Lainey Hamilton with it. She's picked up by Reese. Lainey Hamilton can't hit. Here's Vandersloot. Outside Atkins. Back to Vandersloot. The three-pointer, no good.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. I mean, maybe that's why she missed.
Count that one.
Crazy. Just so crafty from the foul line down. Cloud makes up for a lack of size with savvy.
Pass to Banham. Beyond the arc. Rebound, New York. And here's Cloud. Sabrina Ionescu from outside.
I think that one could have easily fallen for her.
The D may have done just enough there.
Now Reese. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
Way to work the ball in close to the hoop.
The Liberty trail. Now Ionescu. And the layup is good.
Never scared to score near the hoop. Ionescu has a really impressive touch inside.
In the 2024 finals, Sabrina Ionescu hit one of the biggest shots in league history.
Now with the series 1-1, Sabrina nailed a deep three with just a second left, silencing the crowd of over 19,000 in Minnesota. That was a key win and a huge reason why the Liberty won it all for the first time.
A nice shot by Cloud.
Well, she sets up so many of her teammates. Nice to see Cloud being the one getting the pass.
Pass to Cardoso. Makes it off the glass.
She picks her out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Right side, Lainey Hamilton. Falls through. She's now made 2 out of 4.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Now here is Atkins. Vandersloot outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cardoso with it. And it's Jones picking her up. Cardoso can't get it to go.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Second shot opportunity. And there's the bucket as Jones finishes it off.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Liberty. They're up by 3. We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action. And it's been a tight one here as the second quarter getting going. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
I like what we're seeing for them going right at the basket. Tons of points down there in the paint.
They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting in the paint.
And she uses a glass on the layup.
Was not phased at all by the bigger defender on her. And in the low block, I thought she might be a little phased.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that would be her comfort zone. But hey, she looked pretty comfortable right there, didn't she? Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Chicago Sky, Michaela Onyeverde.
What's up?
Shooting 1.
Well, the most important part of the Commissioner's Cup, the fact that every team selects a charity that they're playing for.
Each great organization gets a donation. The winning team's charity gets an extra bonus. But really, most importantly, all the charities get some much-deserved recognition, publicity, and some love. The lead changes hands once more. There have been no separation between these teams tonight.
Yeah, and it's made for one heck of an entertaining game, even when it hasn't been the best basketball.
Yeah, at least it's been close. Gutsy shots that come right back at her with a 3 of her own. Great attitude.
Yeah, we know she is never afraid to trade shots with anyone.
To the paint, out to Nurse. Past Onion Wade. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now here's Cloud. 3-pointer. The shot off that time. Nurse outside. Off target from 3-point range.
One place this Chicago team needs to improve is their 3-point shooting.
Well, the Sky were last in the WNBA in threes made per game at just about 5. They also took the least amount of triples, so I would say that's a point of emphasis with this team. It's good seeing Nurse capitalize inside. These types of shots help get her into a groove.
Pass to Bebish. Over on Nyenwede. She clings that one off the back iron and it falls.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Now Williams, guarded by Jones. Tries a 3. And Emma Misamon pulls it down. Pass to Bebish. Misamon. Three-pointer Natasha Cloud. Goes back up. And Misamon gets it to go.
A monster on the glass. Misamon is not afraid of anyone.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
Oh, they want to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now's the time to do it.
Yeah, there was clearly some things going on out there that the coaching staff just wasn't a fan of.
Covered by Ionescu. Pass to Atkins. To the middle.
While her teammate Angel Reese got all the headlines, did you guys watch Camila Cardoso? She had a stellar rookie year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I watched her. She was awesome. You know, remember, she didn't make her debut until June due to injury, but she ends up averaging 10 and 8 as a rookie. Rim protection as well. What a future she has.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
A familiar face rejoining the Sky, point guard Courtney Vandersloot.
The league's all-time leader in assists per game. Vandersloot spent her first 12 seasons in Chicago, spent the last 2 years in New York, winning the title in 2024. She's back in the Windy City, running the show this year.
Here's Banham. Pass to Vandersloot. Outside Atkins.
Cardoso.
From 7. And that one's good, Atkins.
Well, Atkins can score from pretty much anywhere on the court. Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. She'll find a way.
Now here's Ionescu. No good from outside.
That's some defense for you. Look, for someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as she is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding the 3-ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think they picked the right player to put on her.
And she banks in the layup.
So dangerous on the drive. Ionescu is superb at seeing avenues to the rim and attacking them.
Outside Reese.
Banham. That 3 off the mark. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
I love the 2-for-1. Every opportunity counts.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Sky. Sky trail. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. to Vandersloot. Let's go with a three. Drills the three-pointer.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Such a pretty pass.
I don't have an exact number for you, but I can tell you we've seen it a lot. Okay, let's just say that. Strictly using assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Liberty foul. Natasha Cloud. First personal foul. Third team foul.
She's off on the first.
Courtney Vandersloot.
No good on the second free throw. Here's Ionescu. And no good trying to get that one. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. You have to like what we're seeing from Cloud.
Even with a significant amount of extra defensive attention on her, she managed to have a sensational first half. It's amazing what she can do.
But for her, it's really nothing out of the ordinary because we don't expect anything less. And I would bet she has even more in store for us during the stretch run.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Atkins up top, shoots. That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist. And don't forget this game tonight. It's one of 10 games for this team that's part of the Commissioner's Cup standings.
It also counts towards the regular season, so this contest really shows up in the standings twice. An interesting wrinkle to this one.
The filthy handles of Cloud when she's getting to the hoop really does a nice job finding foul shots and drawing contact.
Well, it's hard to believe, but Natasha Cloud has been in the league for a decade. Really impressive.
Especially when you consider she was a second-round pick. Cloud is an elite defensive guard. Great at the point of attack, and she runs such a good offense as well.
Pass to Vandersloot. Now Van puts up a three. Kicks it out to Reese. Atkins. The putback. From outside the arc, drops in the tray.
Well, her shooting has been outstanding. Definitely, one of the reasons why they're winning this game.
Timeout called the Liberty. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Three-pointer Natasha Cloud drills it from outside.
And once Cloud turns on the Jets, watch out because she's going to keep after it on offense.
Vandersloot outside. Reese with it. Stewart's there. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two. That's on Jones.
Well, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs there.
Something you struggled with in your career, Tim, but definitely saved a layup with that foul. She's going to have to earn him at the line.
In each of her first 5 years in the league, Ariel Atkins was voted all defense.
Yeah, she made the U.S. gold medal winning team for the Tokyo Games on the strength of her defense. Always in great condition. Atkins never runs out of energy chasing around those guards.
Here's Banham. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Liberty.
It's been one of those days for her. She's really struggled.
Oops, they picked the pass.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Outside Atkins. Williams. Guarded by Jones. Vandersloot for three. And Jones pulls it down.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities. 4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They're having their way down low right now.
Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Atkins. The three for the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5%.
She is just tearing it up this quarter, and I don't think this lead is going to go anywhere while she's this hot from the field.
And that one's good, Jones.
You see the touch Jones has on these floaters. She's not afraid to get tricky with it.
Now here's Vandersloot, covered by Ionescu. Outside Atkins. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. The rebound by the Liberty.
Back in 2023, Brianna Stewart signing as a free agent with the Liberty. What a signing.
Oh, to me, I think this could go down as the biggest free agent signing in WNBA history. Stewie won an MVP in year 1 with New York, and then in year 2, she brings the Liberty their first title in franchise history. It's hard to make a bigger impact than that, guys.
Buries the long-range jumper. New York trailing here. Here's Cloud. The second chance effort. And Jones with the lay-in.
Defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And if they don't start showing some aggression, things are just going to get worse.
Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Banham. Back to Vandersloot. Williams. And it's blocked by Brianna Stewart.
She doesn't just score. Stewart uses that 7-1 wingspan on D, too.
And the Liberty making a change here. Just 5 on the clock. To the left wing, here's Banham. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Pick by Reese. Williams, guarded by Jones. Just her first attempt. That misses off the backboard. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Liberty. They lead by 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. Fourth quarter action getting started. New York in the lead. Cloud with it. And Williams picks her up defensively. But they recover it. Pass to Burke. Harrison. Vandersloot defending. And stolen by Nurse. And a 3 3-on-3 fast break. And it's blocked by Brianna Stewart.
And so it looks like the Sky will retain possession here.
Vandersloot, she's covered by Cloud. Nurse with the bucket.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. They're starting to heat up.
The defense is stepped slow. They've got to take away that airspace.
Timeout called the Liberty.
And so it's New York with it. They trail by 1. Cloud. And the shot goes down.
Defensively, they've got to start bodying them up. You know, get a little bit more physical and help your chances at winning this game.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint. And the worst part, it's at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Vandersloot to the inside. Shot clock at 5. And there's the call on Misama. That'll be her second foul of the game.
First team foul. In for your Chicago Sky, number 5.
We've played just over a minute here in the fourth quarter. First outside. Vandersloot. No good on the 3.
I wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
That's a good question. It's been their edge, no doubt. And in a close game like this, you just look for every edge you can find.
The Sky trail. First outside. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Misaman. Cloud with it. She's picked up by Reese. Here's Harrison. And she drops in the layup off glass.
And they're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
And that one's good. Stewart.
Wow. I mean, come on, that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
Here's Atkins. Back to Vandersloot. Just 5 to shoot. Banham drains the three-pointer.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Timeout called the Liberty.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter. The drive by Ionescu. That one goes. Count it.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
Outside Atkins. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
A poised, complete basketball player. Atkins' composure in big moments is that of a veteran.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Amy Hamilton.
And stolen by Ariel Atkins. Pass to Banham. Now Vandersloot launches it. Cloud pulls it in.
That shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make a comeback.
Down low. Stewart with the bucket.
The will, the desire. When Stewart is locked in offensively, there's little you can do to stop her.
Atkins with it. Inside, Reese. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Oh, man, she is so good at making those lead passes.
Pass to Ionescu. Makes the three, and that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
Well, Ionescu has the kind of range that you simply have to respect. She's such a reliable three-point shooter.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. Outside Reese.
Pass to Atkins. Vandersloot outside. Atkins with it. Lady Hamilton covering. Reese, no good.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often. This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Lady Hamilton can't hit.
Well, this game's finally gotten away from them.
It has. There's not really anything they can do.
Banham. And the basket by Ionescu. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. And they came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
They really did show some mental fortitude. They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.
She never mattered. Wish upon the stars of my roof, they all scattered. Ain't no more Neptune, so peace Saturn. Off the first.